The Nintendo World Championships NES edition. Where the heck did this come from? I am actually pumped for this because the Wii U, which for those who don't know was a Nintendo console. I'm joking around just because the Wii U didn't really do that well. I had a lot of fun on the Wii U, so I'm not trying to rag on the Wii U. Hey, I still even I don't have it with me right now, but I'm actually using the walker for Wii Fit U. It's fun. But the Wii U had NES Remix. It had NES Remix 1 and 2, where it would take NES games and it would like remix it, and they were like mini bite-sized challenges. So this is similar to that, just without the remix part. And I'm honestly pumped. I think it's going to be fun to have. I think it said weekly or monthly challenges where you're trying to compete for the highest, the best score or the best time. I'm pumped for that. I can't wait for that. On the Wii U, it kind of had records because you could post to the Miiverse with like a time, like a good time or whatever. It kind of had a leaderboard thing, but not like what this is going to have. This seems like a lot of fun. And you get graded on the stuff too, it was showing. And that was something that NES Remix had. You could get like, it was up to 3 stars and I think like 3 rainbow stars or something like that. But NES Remix was one of those games where I feel like not a lot of people know about it. And I had a ton of fun with it. So I can't wait for this Nintendo World Championship NES thing to come out because it looks like I'm going to be able to kind of relive that. And it's so weird too because I almost dipped out from the trailer. I thought the trailer was just showing they were going to do another event, like a live event, which, you know, I would watch and I'd be excited for. But the trailer was kind of dragging on and I was starting to wonder, like, you know, what is this? Like, you know, all right, they have an event going on. They really made it feel like it was going to be another live event and just felt like the trailer kind of took a while to get to actually it's a game. And I think the game looks amazing, but I hope that this is something that catches on and I hope that Nintendo is able to broadcast this and really get the word out there because I almost missed this. I almost didn't even know this was going to be a thing. And it comes out in, I believe, July. I'm pumped for this. Like I said, I played NES Remix 1 and 2 a decent amount. I think they were a ton of fun. And I don't mind that this doesn't have the remix stuff. That's fine for me. I think it being more about speed and it like really clearly showcasing it like a direct vision with it, I'm fine with it. With remix, it was more about can you complete these challenges to a certain degree because you're trying to get like the 3 rainbow stars. So it's similar, just with a different direction. I feel like because I do think it was time based as well with NES Remix, but this being more about, which I think this is trying to cater towards speedrunning. I mean, speedrunning is still huge, and I think it's smart for them. Even the timer on the bottom left was very reminiscent of like Live Split, the what speedrunners use. I think it's cool that it has that vision. I think it's fine that it's not remixed. I think I'm still gonna have a ton of fun with it. I think it's hit over 150 challenges. That's plenty for me. And the weekly or monthly, whatever it is, to try to compete for the highest score or best time, whatever. I'm super excited. I can't wait for it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm just glad that something like this is still happening. And I have to say, I feel like this is kind of a given because when they had NES Remix, oh, I was hoping for this so bad. Please let this lead into a Nintendo World Championships for Super Nintendo. That would be so much fun. I feel like they might be more hesitant on Super Nintendo because, like, what comes to mind is like Donkey Kong Country. But I don't know if that's where there's like something weird because it was like Rare too. Like Rare worked on it. But I mean, you can get Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 on the Nintendo Switch Online service. So I would hope that that's not the case. But I feel like with NES, it's more like Nintendo. But I don't know. I'm hopeful for a Super Nintendo one, even if Donkey Kong Country wasn't there, which would suck. But I am very hopeful that they'll do a Super Nintendo one. I feel like they won't, but I'm going to be hopeful because I think it'd be a ton of and to be clear, I think I'm going to have a ton of fun with the NES one, but it's just the fact that I'm not a huge NES fan. I'm more of a Super Nintendo fan, but for how much fun I had on NES Remix 1 and 2, I think this is going to be a blast. I'm super pumped for it, and hopefully you all are too. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are excited for it, or actually, also let me know if you've played NES Remix 1 and 2. And let me know if that kind of alters how you feel about this one not being remixed. And yeah, just overall your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below, and take care.